Hola and bienvenido Sevilla Santa Justa. Oh yes, he's done it in Spanish as well. Yes, hello and welcome to trains at Sevilla Santa Justa. One of the main station in Sevilla. You'll be seeing services from RENFE. Probably pronounced that wrong, so 1,000 apologies there. We've got a few high-speed EMUs currently parked up. This particular EMU, a Class 100, has pulled in about 5 minutes ago, having brought in a high-speed service from Madrid to terminate here at Seville. There will be a high-speed service going to Madrid in the next few minutes, so I'll have to keep an eye out for whenever that departs. It won't be that AVE there, it'll probably be one behind. And then at 11:05, there'll be another high-speed service to Malaga. You'll also catch the local services, the medium distance services. If I bring your attention past this beautifully positioned pillar, down there is one of the local EMUs. It could either be a 462, 463, 464 or 465 EMU. There are 5 different variations. I wouldn't know until that comes on top of me. Over there is a Class 104 EMU, another one of their high-speed, long-distance trains. I'm not entirely too sure when or where that will be going. And if I go in between the pillar and post, I don't know if you'll be able to see, you probably can't because I can't see on the camera, but trust me when I say there are some Spanish diesel locomotives parked out there. 319s are the diesels in question. There's about 4 or 5 of them parked up. I don't know if that's going to... You may just be able to see them. In fact, there's a green one out there as well, but the camera can't pick that up because it's so dark in here and it's quite bright outside. So, let's see what shall turn up. Okay, our first train of the morning is going to be a Class 449 EMU coming in. This will be one of the medium distance commuter trains. (449-505). This will be working a service to Cadiz. There are regular high-speed services, local and medium-distance trains coming in and out of Seville station. All the bulk of the high-speed trains all run to Madrid. From there, you can catch connecting services to most other parts of the country. And I believe I'm right in saying, if you catch one of the high-speed services from Madrid to Barcelona, from Barcelona you can then catch international services into France. Right, you will just be able to catch it as it heads off from behind that other Class 100 AVE, but there is the 1043 RENFE high-speed service to Madrid heading off. Just trying to see if I can spot what type of train it is. I think that's another 100 EMU that's going to be heading off. You can probably just make it out there. I don't want to walk too far up the station. I feel that hanging around here is probably better. I've never had any trouble when I've been at this station, but I don't want to tempt fate. That'll take about an hour and a half to get to Madrid. I think it stops twice. So I took that journey once from here to Madrid, and I'm sure it's about an hour and a half's journey with 2 stops. So the next long distance high speed train should be heading to Malaga. Okay, the next train to make an appearance is going to be one of the local services operating around the area of Seville station. I shall get you the number and hopefully the destination when she gets just a wee bit closer. If it doesn't decide to do a U-turn here. Okay, we have another local EMU coming in. If I'm understanding this correctly, the destination is Laura of the River. But knowing how my mind operates, I'm totally bloody wrong. Won't be too surprised. Right, so this would be a... It's a 465. I don't know what the difference is between a 465 and a 466, but there we are. Right, that's coming in. This one is now heading off. This one's also a 465 EMU, doing the circular C4 route. So basically it runs around the local stations surrounding Seville and the outlying communities. It just does that route all day. So depending on how long I'd stay here, I'd more than likely see that same EMU again. And just in case you're wondering, on coming down to Seville to catch a train to be either Cadiz or Madrid, the high-speed services to Madrid work out at one train every hour, and the Cadiz trains are one train every 2 hours. If you're wanting to go to the beautiful town of Jerez, then you pick up one of the Cadiz trains as that passes through the town of Jerez. But as I say, as it stands, those trains are currently one every 2 hours. Right, and poking its head out from the 100 that's still parked in the way, you can probably just make out, is one of RENFE's 104 EMUs heading off. These 100s do make a bit of a racket, it must be said. Although, fun fact, the Class 100 AVE EMU was built by Alstom. And they look absolutely brilliant. Mind you, the 104s look good as well. But yeah, those 100s, they do look good. Do look very good indeed. It's just a real pity that that bleeding column's there, but you can't win them all. Right, I've moved just a bit further up the station, just for the sole purpose that RENFE 100 is blocking just about anything and everything that comes in on the other platforms. And also give you a better view of these diesel locomotives that I was speaking of. They have seen better days. Whether or not those diesels are seeing active use, I wouldn't have the faintest idea. Hopefully some of the more expertly minded among you will be able to fill me in on the details, if whether or not those diesel locos are seeing service around the Spanish network, or if they're just parked up and will eventually be heading to the blower's torch. Okay, the next train to make an arrival is going to be a terminating RENFE 104 EMU from Malaga. That other 104 that I filmed leaving before this one came in is actually parked up in the sidings, just up there. In fact, you can probably just about see it in the centre of the shot. That 4-car train is rolling in. I can hear something behind me. It's another one of the local trains. So I shall get the number and destination when she heads off. And then at some stage or another, I'll move just a bit further downwards on platform 8 to capture an arriving service from Cadiz. Okay, this one's now heading off. I haven't got the faintest idea where she's going. This is another 465 EMU. Laura del Rio. That's where she's off to. or as literally translated into English, weirdly, is Laura by the river. Good. Let's just stick to Spanish, shall we? Let's not try and literally translate it into English, otherwise it'll just seem confusing. Yes, it will do. Do you want to tell the ladies and gentlemen how you got to the conclusion of it being Laura of the river? Go on then. It's because you're using a live departure system on the internet for this station where it's translating everything from Spanish to English, but I've got a feeling it's doing it literally. But there you go. Yeah, Laura del Rio. That'd be that train's destination. Okay, the next train to make an appearance is going to be another RENFE local service, another one of their EMUs. The one that came in on platform 9, that will be heading back up to the depot, which is just up about half a mile away from the station. You too, Erica, for that destination there. Nice little whistle from the driver. Thank you very much. This is courtesy of 465-208. Plenty of people on board. Okay, we have one of the older models disappearing now. Really going for it. Off to Benicasant, supposedly. That would be a 446 EMU that's heading off. Yeah, it won't be Benicasant? Benicasant? No. What you've done there, Chief, is butcher the pronunciation. Yep. Have you got anything else to say? Nope. Okay. Last time I travelled on that type of EMU was when I went to Barcelona. And they were running them from the airport to the city centre. Okay, the next train to make an appearance is going to be one of RENFE's DMUs. This will be another medium distance service. And these can do the Seville to Malaga runs. So this will either be a 598 or a 599. And she'd be terminating in. So this will be coming in from Malaga. This will be a 599, 599039. Okay, departing now is going to be one of the local services, but this is now going to be running empty to the depot. (465-229) and a wave from the driver as well. Gracias, señor. Okay, the next range arrival will be a terminating RENFE medium distance service from Cadiz. Doing about turn behind me to find incoming one of the local services. Off to Jardines. Worked by 465-225. Lovely job. They do come in here with a fair rate of knots. Okay, the DMU has emptied, fired back up, and so we're going to go sit in the siding for a while or head to the depot. Okay, the next rental spot is another one of RENFE's local units operating the circular route line C4. This is 465-201. The previous train that came in was bound for the Gardens of Hercules. There's a thing. Well, it looks like this Class 100 EMU is heading off. I'm not entirely sure where she's going to. Unless there's another siding somewhere where she's going to be sat for a period of time. And there will be the two Class 100s stuck together to form a relatively lengthy train that will then run all the way to Madrid. Okay, coming in now is the return of our DMU. And this will be running a service to Malaga. There's a fair few people waiting down there to pick up that service. Okay, the departure now is the 11:43 AVE service to Madrid. You can hear the roar from the turbo diesel engine in that DMU as now heads off with also the 11:43 service to Malaga. Okay, our final train of the morning is going to be another one of RENFE's medium distance DMUs. Destination board is throwing up a series of numbers, so it's I don't know where it's off to, it's just off to a series of numbers. This is 559042 if I'm not mistaken. It's interesting, actually it says A3 on the area of that. Oh, and then we have what I believe is the return of our AVE Class 100 high-speed EMU coming back in. It is indeed, it's 122, so yeah, that is the unit that was sat in front of me all morning. So as she pulls in, I shall leave it there. Thank you all very much for watching, it is greatly appreciated. If you have enjoyed since today, then please do like and subscribe. Feel free to leave a comment, I do go back to them as and when I get the opportunity to. Always love filming here at Seville. This has got to be my probably my fourth film from Seville. Lovely station to come to. You only really need about an hour here in order to capture a bit of everything. So I've captured the high-speed services going to Madrid, I've captured them coming in, I've got the medium distance DMUs and EMUs and the local services running around as well. My next international film will be from Brussels in Belgium. Really looking forward to filming there, as I haven't done that station for quite some time. But if you have any stations around Europe you'd like to see me go to, please do let me know, and I'll add it to my ever-growing list of places to go and visit. So, until next time, from me here at Sevilla Santa Justa, I shall see you all later. Take care, guys. Adios.